Hello. It's me, Brian. Sitting out here watching the Jets this morning. Well, actually, it's like afternoon. It's just about 1 o'clock, I think. But anyways, I had the pleasure last night of bumping into like one of the world famous alien hunters over at the bar. Stopped in on his annual pilgrimage, he said, but this time he was just riding through. He had to go somewhere and do something. Told me a bunch of crazy shit. Told me about a bunch of places where he's been around here with his little Jeep and shit. Drove all over the countryside. Got me thinking about something. Well, now, vast majority of this valley, right, on that side of the highway is all BLM land. Right? I'm saying, but, and I don't know if you guys know what that means or not. Look it up. And basically what it means is it belongs to us. It's our land. You know what I'm saying? Americans, this is ours. You know what I'm saying? The government takes care of it for us. But, you know what I'm saying, in places like this, Nevada and, Texas and, Arizona, right, pretty much New Mexico, wherever there's any BLM land, I mean, if you apply for the right permits and right applications and shit, and you have a good, legitimate reason for leasing the land, you can, but you have to pay for it. And in fact, you know what I'm saying, and these leases run for 50, 80, 100 years, sometimes 1,000. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on where it is and what it is, right? And the purpose that you're leasing the land. Well, in this valley, it's for cattle. They need all this range, you know what I'm saying, to raise the cattle that we eat. Well, these people that lease this land, ineffectively the land becomes theirs. And in some cases, it's not, in some cases, you know what I'm saying, when you're out here driving around here poking at the gate trying to get a peek at, Area 51, or out there driving in the desert, in your four-wheel drive Jeep, looking for aliens, and sometimes you're on their property. Sometimes the road that you drove in on is not, is a private road. You know what I'm saying? But they just keep right on going. They pay no mind to, no heed to it. I hear on this side over here, you know what I'm saying, it's not so much of a big deal because there are some roads that go all the way across the valley into, up there to the next place, there's a little town where there's people that live out and all that stuff. And it's, for the most part, BLM. You know what I'm saying? Right? Me, this I am. I'm not, I'm not going to take you anywhere around here number one, that I don't know I can go first myself. Number two, you understand, when I get there, if it's just me, if it's anybody's with me, I'm going to make sure none of us does anything stupid while we're there. You know what I'm saying? Right? To irritate or to be disrespectful to somebody whose property it might be. Right? And number three, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to pick up anything I brought in with me and bring it out. And be respectful of the land. Right? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be fucking raiding no shit, fucking kicking over tents, that shit, or parking my Jeep over here and wondering why them people are down there flashing their lights and stuff at me. Right? Getting the soldiers all riled up, you know what I'm saying? Because when you're poking around over here at the other end of this base, over here down by the gate, right, you are effectively on people's land out there. And some of those roads that they built that go across this valley were built by these ranchers so that they can connect their water tanks, so they can move their cows, they can get the horses and the sheep. And saying in the wintertime, they keep checking them. Hay trucks are always running back and forth, up and down between here and the farm. You know what I'm saying? Right? So, I mean, yeah. When you're up there on the other side, you know what I'm saying, in the next valley, you know what I'm saying, you're really fucking around with private property, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you want to come hunt for aliens, that's all fine and dandy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I hear somebody out there saying, well, what about the hunters, Brian? Well, here, this is about the hunters. Most of them guys, when they show up here, they announce themselves. They introduce themselves at the bar and the restaurant when they come in to get food when they first show up. And they talk to people and they be friendly, you know what I'm saying? And they have their permits and their licenses. And saying all their guns are sort of clean and legit. You know what I'm saying? And these dudes are packed up and they're ready to go out yonder and hunt down some antelopes and some deer, you know what I mean? Whatever they can catch out there. And because they act respectful and because they are, they are the gentlemen that they are, right? The kind of people around here will direct them to where the game is so that they can go out there and enjoy themselves, do what it is they do. And everybody in the valley knows they're there, see? So it's not that big of a deal, but you see how they went about doing it. And so, yeah, hunt for aliens, tear it up, drive all over the place. You know what I'm saying? But just remember, sometimes, just sometimes, And so maybe you need to knock on the door. You know what I'm saying? If you have the courage enough to drive up the driveway, maybe you should knock on the door and ask permission. And so that's just me, Brian. You know what I'm saying? Just wondering about that. Thank you.